Thanks very much, Tim. I'm now joined by the head coach of the NAIT men's basketball team here, Mike Hansen. Mike, talk about first off the transition for you and where you came from last year, and let everyone know about the process for you here in your first year at NAIT now.
Sure. I came from Lethbridge College, so small town, small city, small college. Just coming here and having the opportunity to coach full time after being a part-time coach and a high school teacher for all those years. It's been a pretty cool experience.
Talk about the team that you had last year and a team that was here in an ACAC final against these NAIT Ooks.
You know what? I've been coaching now for 15 years. By far the closest team that I've ever coached. Maybe not the most talented, but when you play together like that, I mean, we made a great run, got to the national final, first time in 20 years for Lethbridge College, so it was a great experience.
We'll talk about the ability for you to pull some of those players and bring them here with you to NAIT, as well as it looks like some guys that you were recruiting for Lethbridge to bring that base that you're familiar with here to NAIT.
Yeah, we were able to bring two players, Jordan Ryder and Dang Wack. Dang was a first-year kid last year, didn't play a whole lot, but has a lot of potential, small-town kid from Brooks. And Jordan Ryder, who's gone through, 3 injury-plagued seasons, came in last year after, 3-4 years off to play with his little brother, was coming for 1 year, had a couple of classes left to finish up his degree, and had such a positive experience, he decided to follow me up here. And our team captain, great leader, just a phenomenal kid. So he's meant everything to us right now.
Talk about the challenges for you as a coach last year playing this NAIT program. I mean, they were very good the last 2 seasons, and the challenges of playing them and the players that you were able to keep from that program and that have been able to help you out this year.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give Coach Phillips credit. He brought in a tremendous amount of talent. Sometimes you can have too much, which I think kind of bit them last year a little bit, finding guys to fit roles. But, we had to make a lot of changes and find guys that will fit our system and our philosophy. We were able to keep Corey Sabin, who's in his 5th year, taking engineering, great kid. Tremendous leader, great defender, and then Clayton Krellin, who is just a tremendous athlete and a great kid who, is struggling to adjust to the new system, but has been phenomenal. And every time I think we've had it with each other, he turns around and really surprises me with how much he wants to improve. Talk
about the new system that you've implemented, and has the style of NAIT basketball changed at all, or what can fans expect when they see the team on the court this year?
They got up and down the floor last year. I think we're still a run and gun team, but way more focus on the defensive end. We run a lot more structure, and we're more disciplined, and then more discipline off the court as well. And so we're trying to make student athletes accountable for themselves and ensure that guys understand that they represent the institution at all times.
Let's talk about this season. Tough 2 opening week losses in Lakeland, but like you said, both games were very close, and you guys have been able to rebound and not drop 1 cent.
Yeah, you know what? It was a good learning experience. We went 6-0 in the preseason. We got a great win against Langara in their own gym, beat them by 1, and then turned around the next night and beat UBCO. Right at the end of the game as well. And I think we came in just a little overconfident. Lakeland's a tremendously talented team, #1 in the country. And I was really worried how we were going to respond after losing in overtime, and the team took it as a challenge. And we gave Mount Royal their first loss of the year. This last weekend traveled all the way down to Mount Royal, or to Medicine Hat, who is ranked as well. And I think we'll be moving up to top 5 in the country, which is I don't think anybody expected.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the terrific start of the season. Thanks so much for joining us here today, and I'm sure we'll be in touch in the future.
Great, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, stay tuned. There's lots more coming up here on the program.